Yo, what up? Philly 254 Living Life. Like, subscribe, tour, bring your kids, bring your friends, bring the dinosaurs, whatever. So what we're going to talk about right now is an app called Gridwise. So if you're in the food delivery or even rideshare or both, whatever, it's Gridwise is pretty cool. It's the app I use the most. It's great for tracking your drives or your mileage, as well as even getting you a little money saved when you go get some gas, right? So let's go to the app real quick and let's talk about it real fast, and we'll do a quick little tour. All right, all right. So when you first open the Waitr app, this is what you're going to be greeted with: the earnings screen, right? I said Waitr. The Gridwise app. This is what you're going to be greeted with: the earnings screen. So it'll break it down by what you did this week or what you did in a year, right? And then, of course, you can go historically look at all the years. You can look at all the years and whatnot, what how many years you've done food delivery or drive, a ride share, whatnot. Of course, you got your settings, and you can see your memberships and whatnot. They do have a plus program as well, which I am a part of, as you can see. You can set up your alerts and your directions and all that fun stuff. So from the earnings screen down to the very bottom, you have different tabs you can go to. We're going to go to Insights. So Insights is pretty neat because it kind of gives you an idea of what all these different, I guess, gig type services that they actually work with. It kind of gives them information on it, right? So for example, they have an idea of when to drive. So which lets you know basically how much on average money is made on certain days, right? So basically on Sundays on average nationwide it's 1738. Now you could change when to drive. You have options on that. You could change the location, but my location is kind of small, so it wasn't really in there. So I'm just going nationwide, basically. But you can go earnings per hour, trips per hour, earnings per trip, that basic thing. You can look at how it was last week, because these numbers are dynamic. They don't just stay. They're not static. You can choose what type of earnings, right? So we can go just ride share. We can go with food delivery, which is what I'm in. We can do groceries and whatnot. You can see what people are making doing all that. And of course, you can even choose the time blocks. So morning, afternoon, evening. And now, of course, that will change the amount of money, because now it's narrowing it down for you as opposed to just doing it all day, right? So next after that, they had this whole little event situation. So, and this is more, I would assume it's best for rideshare, because it shows whatever airports are kind of near your area or whatever area you set it for. And basically, go hang out by airport, turn on your Uber Eats, because people need to get to where they need to get to from out of the airport, right? After they get off the plane, they need to get wherever they need to go. And that's where they start calling Ubers and whatnot. And it's basically saying, hey, get up here and wait. I think it's airports. I think it may have some events too, like concerts and things like that, because people got to Uber for those type of places. Well, actually, this is events. This was airports. Sorry, this was events. Sorry, and this was airports. So same concept though, right? Events, concerts and whatnot. Airports is what I just said a minute ago, right? And then of course we go over to this marketplace, and this is where they kind of give you different offers or benefits that they give you. You kind of break it down. One thing I do have is the Gridwise gas card. Um, so you sign that up, and they kind of partner with I think it's called Gas Buddy to do all this. If I click on that, it's gonna take me to the whole sign up process and whatnot. But they partner with Gas Buddy, as you kind of see it here at the top, to kind of supply this gas card. And with that, you connect the gas card with your bank account or whatever account you use for your ride share, your gigs or whatnot, for gas. And basically, when you go to a gas station, instead of putting in your debit or credit card at the pump, you would put in that gas card that they give you. And that gas card, which is now connected to your bank account or whatever bank account you're connected it to, will basically pull the money from there to pay for the gas. And in exchange, of course, you get a discount. So, and the discount, it's not too huge, nothing crazy, but every penny counts, right? So, for example, if I put 20 in, I think I end up paying $20 worth of gas. I end up paying like $17 or something like that. So it's cool. It gets you here. And of course, so this gas card, this Gridwise gas card, definitely it's offered on the free version, but it's also, I guess, the amount of money it takes off per gallon is upped when you go to the paid for version or the plus version or whatever. So let's go on back to the camera and whatnot. Let's talk for a minute. All right. So in closing, yeah, I would say Gridwise. That's the cut. It makes the cut. It makes the cut. I would give it a cool 4 out of 5. Oh man, I forgot. So I forgot to show this while we were in the app, but the Gridwise app does allow you, and I'll probably pop it up somewhere over there, up there, or something. I don't know. But the Gridwise app it has this little plus button on the top right, and you can manually add earnings or anything like that. Like, for example, Gridwise doesn't work with Waitr. They're not connected with Waitr. But you can add the app in there manually and add your earnings in there manually. So, but as far as like with Uber Eats, DoorDash, and things like that, Grubhub, it will automatically, so as you make, because you connect the apps, you connect your services to the Gridwise app. So as you make your money, it automatically is uploaded into the app. Not the money itself, but the amount. So that way you can kind of compare, kind of keep track of everything. And it actually has an ability so you can go ahead and choose different apps. Like choose your apps immediately by switching without you having to go, close one app, go to the other one, that kind of thing. So Gridwise kind of helps you with that. It's not going to automatically put you in a ready status or, the status to take orders, but it will allow you to quickly switch between orders or between apps and whatnot. So if that's your thing, that's your thing. Like I said, 4 out of 5 is a solid 4 out of 5. I will put a link in the description for the Gridwise app if you want to check it out. But yeah, holler at you next time. Like, subscribe, enjoy yourself. Peace.